Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of JMS who were well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I saw this on Subway actually, and I had to look up the article. And it says here, teen couple charged with killing girl's dad laughed about murder in deranged video. Let's just play the video.
Day 3 after marrying somebody.
Wow! Don't put that on camera.
It was worth it. Back to our YouTube channel after marrying. Day 3 after marrying somebody.
Wow! Don't put that on camera.
It was worth it.
And we had sex a lot today. So yeah.
Yo, that is so wicked, man. Let's see the video here. If this is any different.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel after marrying. Day 3 after marrying somebody.
Wow! Don't put that on camera.
It was worth it.
And we had sex a lot today.
It was worth it. I got plenty of sex. I was payment for doing it.
And no bleeding this time. We got through that. We overcame.
Yeah.
No, she said no bleeding this time. I'm just gonna assume because this girl's 16 years old. I'm gonna assume the guy took her virginity. That is why you have to be careful with who you lay with. You know what I mean? Because you take on the spirit of the man. You know, at the end of the day, if she wanted her father dead, because they murdered the dude because they didn't want them. Neither families wanted them together. You know, because clearly they were a bad influence on each other. But really and truly, him as a man, as a male in the relationship, he was supposed to lead. You know, and she's taken on the spirit of him. Because at the end of the day, why would you want to kill your own father? It doesn't even make any sense, man.
So yeah. I don't know.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, you're done. Look, I don't know, it might be a mobile, it might be South Pacific or whatever. Let's just read the article real quick. A teenage girl and her boyfriend charged with killing her father in Las Vegas laughed about murdering someone and having lots of sex in a deranged cell phone video they recorded while still on the lam. I don't know what on the lam means. Hang on. On the lam. I think it might be when you're drunk. On the lam meaning. If someone is on the lam, they're trying to escape or hide from someone. For example, the police or army is currently on the lam, wanted for the sale and trafficking of cocaine. Oh, I stand corrected. So they were running from authorities, aka on the lam, and they made a video bragging about killing someone. This is the second video I've done this week, yeah, where I'm just astounded by people's stupidity. The shocking footage obtained by KLAS or KLAS is being used by prosecutors as evidence against Aaron Guerrero, and that sounds like he might be Mexican or something, 18, and his 16-year-old girlfriend Sierra Halseth, the daughter of a former Nevada state senator. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Day 3 after murdering somebody, Guerrero with a smirk on his face says into the camera, "Whoa, don't put that on camera," Halseth replies while giggling. He was worth it, Guerrero adds before pecking his girlfriend on the forehead. The girlfriend then brags how they had sex a lot today, which her boyfriend mumbles was payment for doing it. He then softly slapped her face and put his hand around her throat, with Halseth pretending to choke before finally looking at the camera with her eyes wide, saying casually, "So yeah." The apparent admission was filmed. So They literally admitted to the killing. This is a dumb. This is a open and shut case. The apparent admission was filmed in April, 6 days after they allegedly killed Hauser's father, Daniel Hauser, 45, attempted to dismember him and setting fire to his house, the report said. They then fled in their father's blue Nissan Altima, but were caught less than a week later in Salt Lake City, allegedly while allegedly planning to flee to California. And it just shows you how dumb these people are. I don't even live in America, and I understand. If you want to escape justice, you run to Mexico, not California. The father was murdered after the teens were told by their parents they could no longer be together. KLAS reported, citing police. They stabbed him and then attempted to set fire to and dismember his body, using his bank cards to buy items used in a gruesome crime, police told the local station. Prosecutors presented to the grand jury photos that included the daughter buying bleach and a boyfriend buying a saw, lighter fluid, and gloves, the report said. They were also shown images of the blood-soaked crime scene with knives, saws, the lighter fluid, and burned material, the station said. A blood-soaked rug was found in the trunk of his vehicle, which they used as a getaway car. All kind of stupid, man. KLAS said the smoke-filled crime scene was discovered after Daniel Helseth's mother, Christine Helseth, couldn't get hold of him and grew increasingly suspicious of her granddaughter's explanations, according to the text messages obtained by KLAS. So I'm assuming his mother, this guy's mother, is still with his father, but he was estranged from the mother, but he got custody of the child. And usually men bring up, the daughter more righteous than the mother, but not in this case. But he's a reprobate anyway. He's a senator. His phone has been acting up, but he's okay. Okay. The teen texted her concerned grandmother at some point. According to the text, it should all be fixed by tomorrow night. No worries, she reportedly wrote. The next day, Christine Houseworth asked her granddaughter, "Why are you doing this now the police are involved," according to KLAS. Despite being just 16, the daughter has been charged as an adult but cannot face the death penalty, KLAS said of Nevada state law. Along with a murder charge, the two have been indicted on charges of conspiracy, arson, robbery, and fraudulent use of a credit card, as he is 18. Now, this is why Esau's wicked, because instead of just doing them for the murder, and that's pretty, you get just for this guy has all this, conspiracy. There's right and wrong. Like, what Esau likes to do, he likes to have degrees of right and wrong. As he's 18, Guerrero can potentially face the death penalty. His attorney, Gabriel Grasso, told the station that the case will be reviewed by the district attorney's office next week. So, he's getting a much more severe sentence than her. She's being charged as an adult, but she's not facing the death penalty, but he might do. Sierra's mother, Elizabeth Helseth. Oh, they might be married then. Elizabeth Helseth was once a GOP state senator who was elected at 27 as the youngest person to the Nevada Senate in 2010. The Las Vegas Review-Journal has reported she has since remarried. Oh no, they're not together anymore. And has not yet publicly spoken about the allegations against her daughter. The dead man's family told KLAS in a statement that he was first and foremost a loving father, brother, and son who was the heart of the Helseth family. To have him taken from us in such a horrific, savage, senseless, and violent act of murder leaves us heartbroken, and our grieving is unyielding, the family said. The total lack of remorse on display in the video is both reprehensible and unforgivable. The family said it is waiting for justice to be served with the maximum accountability allowed. We love Dan very much and we miss him every moment of the day, the statement said. Apologies for my allergies, and clearly this is a case of Deuteronomy 21:18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gates and unto the gate of his place. Hang on, let me. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start there. And unto his place, and they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious, he will not obey our voice, he is a glutton and a drunkard, and all the men of his city shall stone him with stones that he die, so shalt thou put away evil from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. So clearly this, I mean, you don't jump straight to killing somebody, you know. It's like when you look into those psychopaths, they start off with killing animals and torturing animals and the like. So this isn't this guy's first merry-go-round. You know, if we're living under the laws, this guy would have been done away with and he wouldn't be allowed to take a life. But at the end of the day, we know who perished being innocent. So that guy was probably wicked himself, seeing as he was a senator. And yes, all these quote-unquote leaders, they're wicked as hell, man. It says Ecclesiasticus 10:2, and we know this very well. As a judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable, which is Israel coming into the kingdom. In the hand of Yahweh is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. So at the end of the day, you know, you understand that the earth, you know, has been given into the hand of the wicked, and these are the wicked, and these people reflect the morals or the lack of morals of the people in charge. Because at the end of the day, why would you want to kill your parent? It shouldn't even be a thing where, you know, that these they can get away with it. Like at the end of the day, they should have been long gone before they can take someone else's life. And now three lives are ruined rather than just one person being done away with, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, she's a damn witch herself, man. Because you're gonna allow your father to be killed after he's raised you and looked after you and all of this stuff. I mean, come on, man. That's just wrong. Ecclesiastes 8:11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Lord, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh. There is vanity which is done upon the earth, that there is just man unto whom it happeneth according to the work of the wicked. Again, there be wicked men to whom it happeneth according to the work of the righteous. I said that is also vanity. So this guy, you know, he's a senator, probably done a whole bunch of evil stuff to get into his position, probably thought he got away with it, and then you end up getting killed by your daughter's 18-year-old friggin' boyfriend, man. And he got stabbed. It's not even like he got shot, so you couldn't even fight against the 18-year-old and your big 45-year-old. I mean, damn, Esau really is cursed, man. These are the curses just returning on him. You know, and Guerrero, he might be Mexican, who knows? And you know, this same scripture is applicable to these teens, because you know they thought they got away with it, because you know judgment wasn't speedy, so they were out there making videos and thinking they got away with it. These times they condemn themselves, bunch of morons. And it says here in Ephesians 6:2, honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in a nurture and admonition of the Lord. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, and singleness of your heart, as unto Yahushua. So we're supposed to honor our father and mother, you know, and ultimately, you know, our father is the heavenly father, and we're supposed to follow his laws. Now, these people don't follow their laws, and you know, when you don't follow the scriptures, and it says this is the first commandment, so we're supposed to honor the Lord first, because the Lord is first and foremost our father, you know, and that's gonna go over these people who don't understand this. And it goes into here, you know, about, and ye masters do the same unto them, forbearing, threatening, knowing that your master also in heaven, neither is there respect of persons with him. So we're supposed to respect our masters, and our masters, you know, are supposed to, you know, are supposed to treat us rightfully, you know. But Esau, he's a cruel master, And at the end of the day, this, they're just reaping what they're sowing. And at the end of the day, you're gonna see a lot more stuff like this. This is just some bugged out stuff, man. All praises to the Most High. Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, double honest to the elders and apostles of Jim. Well, shalom to the hopefully elect.